Hello, and welcome to this map movement session. In this session, we'll also be looking at map 2, which is breathing creates direction for movement, and also map 3, which is the pelvic tilt and thrust. But before we do anything, we'll do some exercises and then end with map 2 and map 3. Okay, so just where you're at, just pandiculate and yawn. Good stretch and twist and turn, intertwining your fingers. Just stretch and open up your jaw. And pandiculate. So I'm intertwining my fingers, pandiculating, stretching and yawning, because pandiculation is an all-inclusive stretch against the internal resistance of your own body, accompanied by a yawn. So you don't even have to intertwine your fingers, but it just intensifies for me the stretch even more. But the most important thing is that you stretch and that you open up your jaw so that you don't clench on your jaw, to learn to stop clenching on your jaw by relaxing the jaw by opening it. Okay. And then we're going to focus on a more lateral side of a lateral fascia band on the side stretch. So look at my feet. So twist and turn your feet to the right, and with my right hand I'm going over in a bow overhead, and just you can even pull on that arm if you want. Oh, now so you can just breathe continuously. I almost want to start yawning again. Okay. But breathe continuously and bounce to the left. Okay. Now twisting and turning my ankles to the left and taking this left arm and pulling it over my head. You can even do this. This just feels much more effective if I pull on the arm itself. And then stretch and just bounce here. Don't stand still. Fascia thrives on the end of range bouncing. You get that area much easier and much quicker released by bouncing here. Okay, and let's do the opposite side again. So twisting and turning. Look at my ankles. I'm twisting and turning with my ankles to the right, and then pulling my right arm over to the left. And you can just bounce here and breathe through your nose, in and out. Okay, or just keep the arm there and bounce it out there. Okay, and then to the opposite side again. So twisting and turning with my ankles to the left, and with this arm overhead. Or you can even pull with your right arm, pull on that left arm's wrist. Okay, well done. Now you can grab the blue or the orange ball. Just roll out your feet here. So awakening our plantar fascia here. Breathe in and out through your nose. Relax the shoulders, relax your neck. And just roll out your plantar fascia here. That is also myofascially connected to your diaphragm. It starts your myofascial core line, which is connected to your diaphragm. That's like the inside of your core. The core of your core, which is your breath, which is your diaphragm, that's on the inside. But it starts here in your big toe and runs to your heel, through your foot arch, on the inside of your leg, tibialis posterior, and then inner thighs, all the way through the pelvic floor, through your hips, through your psoas muscle, your diaphragm, and it ends up here in your jaw. Okay. And also, while rowing it out here on the right foot, put the heel on the foot, put the heel on the mat, and just twist and turn this ball between your toes. So I'm really pressing with my foot within this ball, just opening up the space between those toes. Okay, and we can go to the opposite side. Rolling it out here. I love this. This is so relaxing, and it gives us actually such explosive power within your myofascial core line, especially if you breathe in and out through your nose by rolling out your feet here. So explosive power here, but when you get to your head, it's just the opposite way around. It's more calming and relaxing. We are so beautifully and wonderfully made. Okay. And also putting the heel on the mat and just twisting and turning with your feet here. Just go and sit down on your mat and use your 4 fingers to put them in between your toes like this, okay? And then you can just roll out the ankle. So while we're doing this, I actually went and look why you need, besides the thing that I've noticed with myself, is the more gap I have between my toes, the easier I'm walking. So it's actually important for a few things. So you need to put in your fingers as deep as you can, and then roll out your ankle as well. So just to mobilize that ankle as well, so that you don't twist, you don't hurt your ankle when you maybe as jy dalk skeef trap, nee, om jou enkel te swak. Okay, so it's actually for mobility and stability. You need the sizable gap between your toes. The flexibility aids in activities such as running and climbing, and it's also for your anatomical design. So you can just swap to the other one. And they also say you're absorbing the shock within your foot much easier if there's a sizable gap between all your toes, especially between the big toe and that next toe. Okay, and then also the development also enhance walking efficiency and reduce the risk of injuries. So because you've got more space within the surface of your foot arch, and your foot itself, and the toes. So you've got more space to walk into. So you won't just injure your foot maybe by not having a sizable gap between them. Let's do a gecko stretch. So I'm lying on my right hand, and with my left hand I'm grabbing hold of my left ankle here. So we're going to do a gecko stretch. So lying with my right hand, lying on my right hand, and with my left hand grabbing hold of my left ankle. Okay, just going to move slightly to the right, to the left. Okay, and then you can already feel by sending the shoulder back, and by clenching, Marky Boat Stave, clenching this left glute, I can already feel the stretch on my upper thigh, op jou bobeen. Dis 'n bobeen strek, né? Okay, so lying here, and if this is not enough and you want to intensify the stretch, you bring the opposite leg up in a gecko stretch. Okay, and now apply your breath. So inhale and exhale, and inhale, and exhale, and inhale. So on inhale, expanding your cylinder of breath, and on exhale, my cylinder of breath is contracting, and because of my breath, my belly is pulling away from the mat. Okay, and twist like this. Can you see the gecko leg on the side? Okay, if you don't want to add the leg, if this is enough, okay, then you can stay there, but bringing the opposite leg back or up intensifies the stretch on the upper thigh, on that quadricep. Okay, so inhale and exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale and exhale. Okay, let's do the opposite side. So lying on my left hand and with my right hand grabbing hold of my right ankle. Okay, and I can already feel the stretch on my upper thigh. And now I want to intensify the stretch. If this is enough, you can stay there. Clench that glute, so the glute needs to be clenched the whole time. And on my bringing the left leg up in a gecko stretch. Okay, and then on inhale and exhale, and inhale and exhale, and inhale. So I'm still clenching on that glute, on that right glute, sending this leg away, and it's as if I'm pulling my hip out of my hip socket, and I'm also drawing that shoulder back. And inhale and exhale, and one more. Inhale and exhale, and release, and you can just shake it off. So after your gecko stretch, just stay here on your mat, and we're going to do a plank just for upper body and lower body stability and strength. So get onto your forearms here, okay, and now breathe in and out through your nose, and we need to do this for 10 counts. So the idea is that you lower your butt, okay? Don't do this, you're not a pyramid, this is a plank, okay? But if you get tired because you don't have strength enough yet, you can just lower it here on the knees and just have a break and then come up, okay? And then you can build it up from there. So by breathing in and out through your nose, don't default to mouth breathing, okay? I'm just going to read here for you. I'll tell you how many muscles a plank exercise. So it's a full body exercise. It exercises the core, the transversus abdominals, the rectus abdominals, and even to your obliques here. You can just breathe continuously. Your shoulder, deltoids, your upper body, your lats, triceps, traps, chest, biceps, rhomboids, and even your lower body, your glutes, your quads, your hamstrings, your calves, your extender muscles in your feet. Okay, so it's a whole body exercise this. Okay, and this was about for 10 counts. Now walk to the left like a crab. Okay, my hands and my arms stay in the right place or in the center, and I'm just walking to the left and the right, but trying to keep my glutes lowered, and then just breathe here. Inhale and exhale, and inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale, and just release. Okay, before we do our next exercise, just have a water break, drink a bit of water, and grab your foam roller. We're going to release our inner thighs again with the foam roller. Okay, you can take your foam roller and just put it on the side here and roll out your quadricep muscle. Okay, so you can straighten the leg or bend the leg. If I show you like this, maybe this is better. the leg to get to that inner thigh muscle. Okay, and mobilizing that area. So you can play around by bending the leg and straightening the leg, and breathe in and out through your nose. Okay, and try to keep the leg flaccid so that the foam roller can work deep into your fascial core line here. You also want to roll it deep within your groin, up to the knee as well. Breathing in and out. Okay. Because your inner thigh is part of your core line, you can also give a little shear here if you want. Or straightening the leg and bending the leg. Okay, we can do the opposite side. So this can be quite sensitive if you do it the first time. But this is very necessary if you want to release your core line. Because we are so stiff in this area, because we're not moving into that space, and also because of sitting and stressing the whole day. Okay, and breathe. So you want to try and keep that area flaccid. If it's very sore, then you can cheat by holding, by tightening the leg or the muscles. So bending and strengthening. So we're going to mobilize our diaphragm. So lie with your navel, with your nalki on the roller. So we did this in map 1 as well. So find where's your navel and lie with your navel onto the roller. And now we're going to mobilize your diaphragm. You can also spread the legs open and tuck your toes in. Okay, this just helps, enhances the stretch. And like this, by doing this exercise, it's like doing weight training for your diaphragm. So it's strengthening your diaphragm, okay? Especially if you apply your breath deeply, okay? So on inhale, expanding my cylinder of breath to the front, the sides and the back, into this roller, against this roller, okay? But I'm not lifting up my knees, okay? My knee stays on the mat. And then on exhale, getting all the air out of my lungs and putting more weight on my arms, okay? And because of my breath, my belly is pulling away from the roller. This is on exhale, exhale, exhale. And I'm going to the extent of my exhale. You need to be shaking on your exhale. Try to see how long you can pause on your exhale. Okay, then on inhale, expanding my cylinder of breath to the front, the sides and the back. Exhale. Holding, holding, contracting. And on inhale, expanding. Let's do 2 more or 3 more maybe. Exhale. Putting more weight on my arms. Belly contracting away from the roller. And I'm trying to complete my exhale. And then on inhale. And exhale. Let's do the last one. Inhale. So the roller is rolling away, but I'm just moving it again especially when I inhale into this roller. So think of your cylinder of breath like a balloon that's blown up. And I'm taking that balloon because of my cylinder of breath on inhale and pushing that full blown balloon or that balloon that's being blown up against the roller. That's what's happening on your, yeah, at the bottom, on your navel. Okay, and then on exhale, because of my breath, exhale, exhale, my tummy is pulling away from the roller, and I'm completing my exhale. Exhale for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and inhale and release. Very, very good. Let's go to our next exercise. We're going to roll out our anterior line. So with the previous video, we rolled out our shins, our anterior line here, and tibialis anterior. But now we're going to work on the upper thighs more today. So rolling out your quadricep muscles. Again, if this is really tough for you and very sensitive, then you can cheat by tightening the leg, by tightening this muscle. Okay, but if you can manage it, you need to actually later keep that muscle flaccid by relaxing the muscle, okay, so that the roller can work deep. Okay, you can also maybe give a shear here while opening and closing your legs while rolling up and down to get to all those different angles of your upper thigh. Or you can twist and turn the feet in and out. So hydrating your anterior fascial line, releasing your anterior line so that your myofascial core line can shift back to center. If this is very sore, it's because your myofascial core line has shifted to the front, has shifted to your anterior line. We need to get it back to center by releasing it here at the front, and just put the roller lower down and go over the knees as well. Okay, because your knees, your knee and or the upper thigh muscle connects below the kneecap. Okay, your upper thigh muscle connects below, inserts into below your kneecap. Okay, so your upper thigh is actually part of your knees. Okay, rolling over your knees. If this is really too sensitive, just go closer to that area and maybe just give a wiggle here or a shear and breathe. Don't stop breathing in and out through your nose. Close your mouth. Relax your neck, relax your jaw. Okay. And now also let's focus more on this outer thigh muscles here on the side. So still at the front with my body, but now just twisting my body a little bit more to the left. And we'll do the opposite side now. And this top leg is coming out to the side here. Okay, getting to that upper thigh muscle. If I move like this, it looks like this. Interesting, like to the side of my body, and this top left leg is on the side there. Okay, getting to that outer gluteal, not gluteal, upper thigh muscles there, and breathing. Trying to roll out my whole upper thigh from the knee down up towards the hip flexors. Okay, let's do the opposite side. twisting and turning more to the right to get to that right top leg is on the floor there. If I turn around to show you my right leg on the mat or on the floor, and twisting and turning more to that outer thigh muscle on my left. And breathing in and out. So this release especially is excellent for someone struggling with ITB. So ITB is a syndrome, they also call it a snapping hip, where the outside of your hip, and it's a pain on the outside of your hip and the outside of your knee, and it's just because these fascial structures around that area or between those two areas are too tight. Okay. So this is very, very effective, and especially runners or cyclists are susceptible to this syndrome, that little band syndrome. Okay. We're also going to roll out our glutes. So with both legs on the mat and the left leg here at the back, just choose a butt. So I'm first choosing my left butt and rolling out my whole gluteus maximus muscle here. So from the sit bones, you want to try to get to that sit bone, up to the pelvic rim, and breathe in and out through your nose. And just get that whole glute muscle released. And you can do this slowly. And to work deeper, put the left leg onto the right knee. Okay. And then also you want to release that hip flexors. So commonly tight hip flexor consists of two muscles, your psoas and the iliacus. Okay, so that's your iliopsoas muscle. Okay, which is your hip flexor. Okay, so look, where is your hip flexor? Look for it if you don't know, and then hold your hand there, and that's the area that you need to roll forward to. Okay, and give us a little shear here. So I'm literally just rolling forward towards that hip flexor and then back to my upper butt, giving a shear there, breathing in and out through your nose, because the tight psoas muscle or iliacus muscle can cause hip pain, bladder pain, pelvic pain, digestive issues, and it even contributes to PMS symptoms. Okay, just releasing it here on your upper butt, and then back to that left hip flexor. This can also be quite sensitive, especially if you do this the first time. Let's do the opposite side. So I'm rolling out my right glute here. Both feet on the floor for now, right hand on the mat. Rolling out from my pelvic rim down to my sit bone. Okay, let's work deeper. Right leg onto top knee. Okay, and then look, where's your hip flexor? We want to release that iliopsoas muscle, which is your hip flexor, or that consists of two muscles, the psoas and the iliacus. Okay. And back to the upper butt. Give a shear there. And then forward. Do that hip flexor, releasing it there. And this muscle gets so tight because of sitting and stressing for a living. And also not moving. You can sit and work like we all do from time to time, or most days. Because that is what non-living is about. Sitting in front of a computer or working on your cell phone. But then you also need to do exercises to move into that space like we're doing now. Okay, maybe one more. Roll to the front and the back. Okay, very good. You can have a sip of water again. And just have a sip of water, just have a water break, and we'll continue with our next exercise. The next one, you're going to place your roller on the mat or on the floor, and you're going to spread your fingers open. So thumbs facing down. We're going to do some squat exercises. Okay, so because a squat exercise your hamstrings and your upper thighs, even your groin, your hip flexors, and your calves. Okay, so thumbs facing me. I'll just turn around now to show you. In other words, at the front it's looking like this. Okay? And then your feet is also facing forward. Okay? Because for the next one we're going to turn the feet out. Okay? So on exhale, I'm lowering down and then straightening my legs. Get a stretch here on my hamstrings and my calves. And then on inhale, go down and look up. Okay, this is a squat. Okay, and then don't look down, look up, and exhale, straightening and lengthening, and inhale, feet facing forward, look up, exhale, and inhale. Okay, just see how far can you go down on your squat. And the important thing here is you need to widen your legs, your knees, okay? Don't let the knees lock in, they need to look out, okay? You can even use your elbows to press on the inside of your knees to push them out, okay? So let's carry on. So exhale and inhale and exhale and inhale. And exhale, straighten the legs, and inhale, look up, exhale, and inhale, look up, bending into a squat, and exhale, and inhale, exhale, breathe well, and inhale, exhale, this is on inhale, and exhale, and inhale, exhale, and inhale, and now stay there and pulse, breathe continuously for 10 and 9 and 8 and 7, look up, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1, and just shake it off here. Okay, feel a nice burn on your upper thighs, okay, your glutes, your hamstrings, your hip flexors, your groin, and your calves. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing, but you're going to turn the feet out. You can even place the heels of your feet on the mat and the front side of your feet on the floor, okay, just to help you. So feet facing out, and my thumbs are facing forward now, and the 4 fingers at the back. So go into a squat, This is going to be on inhale. And exhale, straighten the legs and look down. And inhale, look up and squat. Exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Thumbs facing forward, spreading my fingers, my forefingers at the back. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Straighten the legs and inhale. Look up. Exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. Look up and squat down. Exhale. Feet still facing out. And inhale. And stay there and pulse for 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and just shake it off. Wow. Okay. So breathe well. Still breathe well while we're doing all of this. Breathe in and out through your nose. Okay, the next one, going to place the roller between your legs. And we're going to do a similar squat exercise. Okay, so now my fingers are going over across onto the roller like this. So right hand's thumb showing to the left, and left hand's thumb showing to the right. So spreading it open like this, and also you can turn your feet out again. If you're struggling with a collapsing foot arch, then move forward and place your, just move back here, place your heel on the mat and the front side of your foot on the floor to help you. Okay? And then press onto this roller. This is going to be on inhale and exhale. Straighten the legs. And inhale. Look up and squat. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Straighten the legs. And inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. Squat down, but look up. And exhale. And inhale. And stay there and pulse. But try to keep those foot arches strong for 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and just shake it off. Okay, you can move closer to the wall with your foam roller, and we will be doing some lunging exercise. Roller horizontally against the wall, and again your thumb and your index finger is spreading open. Okay, so thumb showing down and index finger and the rest of the other 4 fingers spreading up away from each other. Okay, so don't put your thumb together, spread the fingers open. Okay, and get into a lunge. So the correct position for your lunge will be with your foam roller in the height of your shoulder. Okay, so right leg is at the front, left leg at the back, and then on exhale, go down and push onto this roller against the wall, and then on inhale, come up. Exhale, and inhale, come up. So you can see when I go into the exhale and I push against the wall, then the leg at the back, that that knee is bending, okay? And of course the other leg as well, but I'm using my big toe at the back, okay? So the heel at the back is lifting up when I go down, even when I start, but the leg at the front, the foot at the front is flat on the floor, okay? So exhale, inhale, come up, exhale, and inhale, exhale, and inhale, exhale, and inhale, exhale, and inhale, exhale, and inhale. So exhale down and inhale, exhale, and inhale, exhale, and inhale, exhale, and stay there and pulse for 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and release. Okay, let's do the opposite side. Left leg at the front now, right leg at the back. So go into your lunge position. Rolling not too high, not too low, just shoulder height. Okay, when you are standing in your lunge. Okay, so exhale, go down, push onto this roller, and inhale, up, exhale, and inhale, exhale, and inhale, exhale, and inhale. Apply your breath, exhale, and inhale, 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 exhale, and stay there and pulse for 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5. Breathe continuously. 4, 3, 2 and 1 and release. Just shake it off here. Okay, last lunging exercise before we do mat 2 and mat 3. So move your mat away and place the roller lengthwise, holding onto the edges. Again, spread your fingers around this edge of the roller and get into your lunging position. Okay, let me, and just remember to swap legs. So on exhale, go down and look at my arms. If I go down, I'm pushing this roller above my head, okay? And my head is coming in between my arms. And inhale, come up. So maybe you need to adjust it higher to do this. Exhale, and inhale. Because by doing that, exhale, the arms are also getting the shoulders, the arms, the triceps, the biceps, also getting a stretch and a workout. So exhale, and inhale, exhale, and inhale, and exhale, and inhale, exhale, and inhale, exhale, and inhale, exhale, and stay there and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release. Wow. Okay, let's do the opposite leg. So last tough lunging exercise. So left leg at the front, I've swapped legs, and the same thing. So on exhale, go down and push onto this roller with your hands, with the arms, and inhale, come up, exhale, and inhale, exhale, and inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale, inhale, exhale, and go and push for 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and release. Wow. Okay. You can still keep the foam roller close by and get me with your back on the mat, and let's do mat 2 and mat 3. So starting with mat 2, but today you're going to put the foam roller in between your inner thighs, so squeezing onto your inner thighs, and then we're going to lift the legs, and you can make this foam roller nice and long so that when you lift the legs you can even hold with your feet, grasp with your feet onto this roller. Okay, so just lengthen it lower down. So let's do mat 2. So on inhale, my shoulders roll back, my chin comes closer to my chest, my lower back is arching. On exhale, my shoulders roll forward, my chin pops back. Okay, and I can lift and squeeze with my inner thighs and my feet, and completing my exhale, 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 and my abdominals are working very, very hard. Okay, and on inhale, shoulders roll back, my chin comes closer to my chest, my lower back is arched. Exhale, forcing the breath. The idea is that you force the breath out of your lungs and squeezing and holding. Completing your exhale. Inhale and exhale. So only when I fully contract on my abdominals, then I can lift and squeeze onto this roller. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Sorry, in and out through your nose, nothing through the mouth. Inhale and exhale. Shoulders roll forward, chin pops back, and squeeze and squeeze. Inhale. Last one. See how long can you hold your breath on your exhale, and see if you can force the breath out. Okay, then you're creating applied breath, give strength on your abdominals. Okay, so that's what the focus is on at mat 2. Let's maybe do 2 more. So inhale and exhale. Putting the legs down, inhale and exhale. And putting your roller down. Let's start with mat 3. Let's go over into the pelvic tilt and thrust, which is mat 3. So on inhale, my shoulders roll back, my chin comes closer to my chest, my lower back is arching. Exhale. My shoulders roll forward and my chin pops back, and I just go off the floor into full spinal flexion. Okay, this is on full exhale. Then on inhale, release the abdominals, breathe to the front, to the sides, and to the back. Okay, and now there's a 5-point checklist here. So breath. Butt, can you feel your butt engaging? So breath, butt, blades, shoulder blades. Think shoulder blades instead of shoulders and neck. Relax your shoulders and relax your neck. Think shoulder blades. Okay, so let's start again. Breath, butt, blades, big toes. Press those big toes into the mat and make sure your knees are nice, wide and open to help you thrust up the hips, to help that engagement and the workload on your glutes to fire. Okay, so breath, butt, blades, big toes and eyeballs. Can you move your head from side to side? Can you look through your legs? And can you look back? And now, breathing continuously, can you thrust up the hips for 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and on inhale and exhale, come all the way down, exhale, 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 and inhale, release. Okay, I'm going to play some music for a few minutes. You can grab hold of your orange ball, lie flat like this, and just release any tension on your neck with that orange ball. You can squeeze and twist and turn it into your neck, into the edge of your skull here, and over your whole head. Okay, and even onto your face, stimulating those that parasympathetic nerves that lets you calm down, rest and digest, just as you breathe in and out through your nose as well. Okay, and I'm going to greet you here. So see you next time and thank you.